This may get messy. You make the wrong move inside here, I blow your head off.
Welcome back to my channel. Gonna do another episode of video game Roastrespective. Thanks so much for joining me.
I remember all of you from when I was nothing.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out all my social media stuff right there. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos,
You mind if I call you Dick?
I'll post some links in the comment section. Full-length live reactions every Thursday on Twitch at 10:30.
That's right. I'm going into show business now.
And if there are any games you'd like to see me play on here, just leave them in the comments.
I owe everybody at this table a little something.
This is probably the oldest property that I've played on the channel so far. The film itself is not that old, but the property is very old.
Because I put the past in the past.
Because it checks off a couple boxes that I don't think that I have done yet. I'm hoping that it will be very fun.
See, for a tough guy, you do a lot of pansy things.
The Dick Tracy video game, based off of the 1990 film, starring and directed by Warren Beatty.
Is that right?
Very stylized gangster film based off of a comic strip by Chester Gould that started in the 30s.
What are you, a fortune teller? What do you mean?
It's a comic book gangster movie. This movie had a huge cast.
It only works if we're all in.
There's Dick Tracy, played in the film by Warren Beatty. Al Pacino, it's Big Boy. And Andre 3000 is a villain in a different 30s detective story. You and your boys are through in this town. Madonna, also Dustin Hoffman. Mandy Patinkin was in it. William Forsythe, also a very underrated 80s and 90s actor.
When do we kill Dick Tracy?
Alright, so we're in Dick Tracy's office. I'll look at the notepad. Fake $20 bill used near Steve the Tramp's flophouse. Okay. Mug shots.
So it looks like we got every hood in town in one room. Pruneface, Flat Top, Johnny Ram.
All the villains were named that, like Flat Top and Shoulders and Itchy and Mumbles. They all had a nickname.
What's the name your mother and father gave you?
Steve the Tramp. 5th and B. Hit the street.
Let's go.
We're gonna drive around. You can be Dick Tracy out of the car.
But I tell him, no.
There's just some shooting out of the car. It makes a high-pitched beep every time you turn. It's a very big, sprawling city.
There's a big world out there, and it's up for sale. All of it.
I don't think Dick Tracy necessarily is any specific place, but it's obviously based off of like 20s and 30s Chicago crime.
You taught me that.
That beeping is so obnoxious. Oh, it wiped me out. 5th and B.
We thought you'd be much more comfortable meeting us here in the basement of your girlfriend's apartment building while she's away at work.
Okay, I got inside the 5th and B flophouse. And then it switches to like a side-scrolling thing for the first time, like we've been driving around for a while. I'm not supposed to shoot that guy? Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to shoot him.
Give me a lot of trouble, but I forgive you.
That guy's shooting me, though.
I lived. I forgive you, too.
Oh, you can just punch him out. Boom. Super punch. Get out of here. Just punch him through the whole building.
I couldn't pull the trigger.
You can't shoot any of the unarmed guys. You can only punch them. Great tip, 1930s police officers knew.
Not me, I'm not the type.
We're having a good old-fashioned shootout over this thing. It's a very strange game. I found the guy, so you can interrogate him or arrest him.
Well, I look good both ways.
I wonder if I should arrest him.
Can't do this, Tracy. The DA will say you're badgering witnesses.
What's wrong with you? I need to pay attention to where to go next.
Maybe you'll have a change of heart.
The 9th and F pier. 9th and F. Be careful with these jumps.
You say?
I say.
I say you say nothing.
Oh, no. It said there was a clue right there.
Maybe you ought to look before you leap, huh?
I'm gonna do it 8,000 times.
You dumb dick.
Oh, your shoulders. I can interrogate him. He told me to go to the 4th and D warehouse. Blank money, paper, and invoice from 1st and H print shop. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh.
Very upsetting.
Game over. Just when I was starting to get the hang of it.
We don't want no kid copper.
Yeah, we don't want no kid copper.
I actually really like that one. The controls are kind of weird at first. It took me a minute to kind of figure out what was going on. But then once I did, I was like, and now I feel like there's tons of stuff that I hadn't even gotten to yet.
What I mean is the future is me.
Kind of surprised at how expansive the world was, like where it wasn't just, I didn't just have to go to that one place. But yeah, that was actually an enjoyable game. I'm gonna have to go back into that one and play it some more in the near future.
Let's get out of here!
Everybody wears trench coats and hats.
Take the bad men away. They scare me.